Excuse me, but if Nicholas was generous enough to offer a donation to General Hospital, who are you to stand in his way?
I'm sparing General Hospital the embarrassment of passing a bad check. All Cassadine accounts have been frozen by court order, pending proof of Nicholas's right to inherit the estate.
But that's absurd. You and your family have spent years getting him ready to run the family. Who would get a court to intervene?
I would.
Just what does your little partner in crime hope to accomplish with this spectacle?
I don't know. I'm as stunned as you are. But hang on to your pointed hat. Here comes the best part.
Alexis, this is not the place to air family grievances.
Then stop finding places to undermine this family. Nicholas doesn't have the power to give a grant to this hospital. He's not the Cassadine heir.
Monica, I apologize for my sister's inappropriate, if not bizarre, behavior.
Oh, that's all right. I've certainly had my share of public displays.
I can assure you this matter will be cleared up as soon as possible. But for now, I think it best to withdraw.
I couldn't agree more.
Nicholas, I know you don't understand this now, but I'm doing the right thing.
I wonder if the patients that money could have helped would agree with you.
Oh, I don't think my aunt was thinking about them, Dr. Courtney. You deserve the money. You're more of a Cassadine than I ever want to be.
I never had any intention to hurt General Hospital. This is very
Hey,
complicated.
it's all right. Look, the Cassadines are all yours. I have my own dysfunctional family. Thank you for inviting me, Alexis. And they say the theater is dead.
I didn't call you here for your amusement, Helena. I'm putting you on notice. The Cassadine inheritance is up for grabs, and I'm claiming what's mine.
Poor Natasha. Always the instrument of other people's ambitions. Do you really think you're the mind behind this evening's entertainment?
Gosh, good I'm in a hospital. My ears is burning.
This has been quite a full day for you, hasn't it, Luke? Casting doubt on Nicholas's paternity, setting Alexis and Stefan at each other's throats, and perhaps destroying the Cassadine's line.
Some days are better than others, yes.
You see, my dear, he doesn't even bother to hide it. And why should he? Now, Luke has maneuvered you into alienating your brother and your nephew, and leaving yourself totally defenseless. Now, Luke has lured you out on an unsteady parapet. And now, he's just waiting to hear the sickening splat.
Feel free to underestimate me, Helena. It's my secret weapon against you. I'm more dangerous than you think.
Oh, my dear, you'd almost have to be. And as for you, the Machiavelli of this masterful assault, I am curious about one thing. Why did you do it?
After 20 years, I need a reason. You know, hate's a lot like love, Helena. If you look at it too closely, it tends to dissolve.
Oh, I see. And here I thought you finally realized that Stefan's interest in your wife was a bit more earthy than advertised. Oh, I knew the truth for years. Like all simple men, Stefan is easy to read. One of the many reasons I still doubt that he is Nicholas's father. Unless one of you arranged for a blood test.
Not me, baby. If I start taking Stefan's blood, I'll never stop.
In other words, no. How foolish of you to stake your life on less than a sure thing. Now, Luke, on the other hand, he has the satisfaction of causing the discord he desires, whether or not Stefan is Nicholas's father. Or didn't that occur to you?
Stefan's reaction today is the only proof that I need.
Is this any way to talk to the woman who's made all your dreams come true? Helena, the Cassadine purse is now in play. You can legitimately grab whatever you can get your greedy little hands around.
Oh, how you must be relishing the thought of the Cassadine inheritance being torn to pieces by money-hungry relatives.
No, personally, I'd rather see your relatives torn apart by hungry rodents. But you give me far too much credit, my little Slavic sociopath. I was just standing here minding my own business. It was your family that started the big row, that started to air laundry in public, and it's a very nasty habit. But now that you mention it, with all those possible heirs out there, you know, I'd stay out of my favorite dark alleys if I were you. You don't want to be the thing that goes bump in the night.
Dr. Creevy to X-ray. Dr. Creevy to X-ray.
Huh? Not even a farewell? Your partner seems to have deserted you. How unfortunate.
Yes, I believe we can expect her to visit the island sometime this evening. As soon as the launch docks, have her searched and escort her here.
You sure Helena's coming? I mean, she hardly seemed to care when Alexis announced to the world that I wasn't the heir.
Oh, she cared, Nicholas. She was simply wise enough to conceal it. Make no mistake, Helena's calm is far more dangerous than her rage. We need to be prepared.
I've been preparing for weeks.
Yes. But I did not anticipate Alexis's treachery.
Alexis did me a favor today. I'm glad the secret's out.
What Alexis did was for her benefit, not yours. And quite unexpected.
Why are you surprised? I mean, Alexis told you she was going to stake her claim.
I did not foresee such a public challenge, or Helena's presence.
You didn't think she'd go that far?
By involving Helena, Alexis endangered your life.
But I'm so glad the truth is out, I'm willing to take the dangers that go with it. Now that I'm not the prince, I'm irrelevant. And I'm free.
You may be free, Nicholas, but you are not irrelevant. Never, never say that. If you are no longer entitled to lead this family, I still contend. A share of the legacy remains your birthright.
I already have everything that I want from the Cassadines, okay? I have a father.
Good God, your threats are relentless. One more time. Legally, I am entitled to as much of this estate as you are. Maybe even more. Consult your attorneys if you doubt me.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of questioning your legal expertise, Natasha. After all, you've paid a dear price for it. All those years as the family drudged, drowning in case histories and legalisms. And all the while, overlooking the essentials, just as you are doing now.
Dear, you're going to enlighten me, aren't you?
I consider it my duty. To inherit, one must be alive, and alas, you've seen to it that no one in our family seems overly concerned with your survival. You've antagonized me, and what's worse, Stefan, the only one who would defend you against my extreme disappointment.
I won't need protection when I find my rightful place in our family.
By exposing Stefan's secret, you have jeopardized Nicholas's life. A betrayal your brother will never forgive. No, he may save me the trouble and kill you himself.
Not to worry. I can look after myself.
Oh, we'll see if that's true in time, won't we? And don't count on Luke. No, you've served your purpose for him already.
If I were you, I would worry a lot less about me and more about your own life.
And if I were you, my dear, I would worry about me. A great deal. Have I done something to make you nervous, Stefan?
Wait outside on the ready.
Well, I must say you do select the most appealing hoodlums to do your dirty work.
Why are you here?
Checking up on my grandson, of course.
I'm fine, thanks.
Now. A grandmother knows best. Alexis must have hurt you terribly today, and I can only imagine the horror stories you've been hearing about what I will do if Stefan is truly your father. So I've come to reassure you myself. Regardless of your paternity, Nicholas, my love for you is undiminished.
Nicholas knows well the many expressions of your love. From your attempts to murder me, his grandmother Leslie, and your threats to treat his mother with equal consideration.
And I know how Nicholas has been tutored on lies, this latest being the cruelest. Your life is precious to me, Nicholas. Surely you can't believe that I would cut it short just because you're not Stavros' son.
Is there any reason to doubt it?
Starting with your own common sense would be smart. You are the grandson of Mikosh Cassadine. If Stefan is truly your father, then the greatness of our family has simply skipped a generation.
Your powers of persuasion are failing you.
Oh, not the first time that family feeling has been undercut by family politics. Now, perhaps it would be best if Alexis does prove that Nicholas is not the prince. Now, the legacy would be fairly divided, and at last, I'd have a chance to get to know my grandson.
I don't want to know you. When the estate is settled, you can take your money and leave me alone.
That last request will be complied with immediately.
For the moment. On second thought, I still hope Alexis is wrong. Nicholas deserves a better father than you.
Thank you, Mother. Guards? Take her away.
It's over.
It's just beginning.
Coffee? Tea? Me?
Ooh, is it hot?
Make you crawl out of your skin.
Promises, promises.
I'm sorry about Ruby.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
Luke's Aunt Ruby used to run this place for years. She passed away last week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she left this joint to me and my sister. And until we get a full-time manager, somebody's got to keep it running. And since my sister's job, you know, is saving people's lives.
She's a nurse.
Right. It falls to me. Don't get used to seeing my face around here. I'd a lot rather pour drinks at night than pour coffee in the morning, I'll tell you that. The tips are better.
So you're stuck running Kelly's.
I ain't having any fun.
Well, I would think that your old finesse with a spatula would kick in. You know, like riding a bike.
How did you know about my finesse with a spatula? You weren't even in the old Chuckles when I used to sling hash here, were you?
I hear things about you.
Well, my spatulation skills took a flip over, and they're gone along with my patience for anything over easy.
Well, you need help. Where's your staff?
Dating my kid. And as a matter of fact, she called. She was supposed to be here. She had this excuse, and I could just feel him in the background, egging her on, you know? Wanting her, coaching her to...
Go AWOL.
Go AWOL right up the wall, I'm telling you. I don't know where he learned that kind of thing. It is really gruesome.
I'll help you. You don't even have to pay me.
Oh, no, that's all right. You don't have to do
No,
that.
it's all right.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you going with my high-octane brew?
No, this is mud from the sewer. Haven't you noticed? Nobody's asking for refills.
Well, I thought they were helping themselves. I've been having a little trouble in the kitchen. Felicia? Wait, don't pour.
Did you see Liz's infomercial last night?
For what?
Oh, never mind. It's a long story.
What is this colored water? Herb tea?
Yeah, it's for my nerves. I just needed to be distracted. Actually, that's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah? What are you trying to avoid?
I'll tell if you tell.
You first.
Do you remember that book that I was trying to write?
Mm-hmm.
I read the first 75 pages of it, and I think that your coffee is better. Now my girlfriend is reading it. She's going to tell me if I should have it burned. Okay, now it's your turn. Why do you have to be distracted?
Well, I'm way past the burning stage, I'll tell you that.
What went up in flames?
Bridges, baby. A whole bunch of bridges.
Are you rebuilding any?
Well, I sort of got a project in mind, but right now it's in a holding pattern.
Shall I call the press? Do you think there's going to be an explosion?
I don't know. The chili's done.
Oh, go on.
It is imperative that I be appointed trustee of the Cassadine estate. Yes, I'm aware that there will be opposition. Helena will argue to have the case settled in Greece. Alexis will petition for Port Charles. But if either one of them gains control of the family fortune, it will not be a fortune for long. Yes, petition to have the hearing in Switzerland. I have connections there. It's where my brother's will was drawn. I don't want excuses. Just do it. Please come in.
I got your message that it was urgent.
Nicholas's true parentage has been made public. The Cassadines know he's not the prince.
Was it Luke?
Alexis.
Okay. Sorry this took so long, but the oatmeal sort of stuck to the pan. You people want this food good, or you want it fast? Elizabeth, you're late. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm a little stressed out because I can't afford to play favorites, even if you are the gleam in my boy's baby blues.
Believe me, sir, I wasn't trying to take advantage.
Well,
in fact, I'm a half hour early.
Oh, no. No, darling. Look, this is Ruby's schedule. And there you are, right there.
Right, and if you follow the double asterisk down here and then check my schedule last week to see that I worked the PM shift twice, you'll notice that I'm not in for another half hour.
Oh, you're right. Woman should have been an air traffic controller.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
Oh, Elizabeth, I don't want to get the hang of this, believe me.
I thought you and Bobby were going to hire a full-time manager.
We're working on it, but it's just not going as smoothly as I might have hoped. Elizabeth, as long as you're early, would you mind running down to that restaurant supply place on the docks and getting us a new cheese grater?
What happened to the one we already have?
It's all gunked up with Parmesan, and Bobby and I are committed to modernizing.
Okay, I guess I'll be back soon.
Great. Thank you. Congratulations, counselor. You're still breathing.
Any reason I shouldn't be?
Well, your blood-sucking brother comes to mind. But look at you. You've still got that afterglow of public battle. I'm proud of you.
And I'm so thrilled.
Or have you gotten yourself a little backup? Is he here to see you?
Now, does that seem like that would be any of your business at all?
I hope I didn't keep you waiting.